Again, another example where there's not a lot of work written down. So what I'm going to claim over here is A1 is minus 3. And then we're going to be inserting 8 more terms between this and the last one. Well, that's going to bring me to A10 then. And A10 would be minus 33 over 4. And, my goal here is to, get the D. So it's not going to be that bad to get. So 33 quarters is equal to minus 3 plus, this is the 10th term, by the way, so it's going to be 9D. I would recommend multiplying both sides by 4. You get minus 33, minus 12, plus 36D. I would add 12 to both sides. What do you get? Minus 21 equals 36D. Minus 21 over 36 equals D. And, reduce it by 3, you would get minus 7 twelfths. Right? That's what the D is. Now, what I notice is, for me to do this, I got to keep adding on. I need to take that number minus 3 and write it in terms of twelfths. And what would that be? Minus 36 twelfths. All right? So I have to keep adding on that number. All right, so what would you get? Well, if you did that, minus 36 minus 7 is minus 43 twelfths. Now, minus 43 twelfths plus minus 7 twelfths is minus 50 twelfths. I'm going to write that down for you. Now, they reduced it. Well, they reduced it by a factor of 2. So I do see that. What are you going to do now? Add on minus 7. And what would you get? You'd get minus 57 twelfths. Well, that's divisible by 3. 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 3 goes into 57 19 times. So I see that. What's the next one going to be? Well, what am I going to do that? Add on minus 7 twelfths. And what are you going to get? Minus 64 twelfths. I'm going to divide through by 4. And 4 goes into minus 64 16 times, and it goes into 12 3 times. I see that. What's the next one going to be? Well, that's going to be minus 71 twelfths. I see that. What's the next one going to be? Minus 78 twelfths. Again, I would reduce that by a factor of, let's see, I'm looking at that. It looks like 6. So 6 goes into 78 13 times, and 6 goes into 12 2 times. What's the next one going to be? Minus 85 twelfths. I see that there. And again, we're just practicing to make sure we can get the terms. All right, what's the next one going to be? Minus 85 minus 7 is going to be minus 92 twelfths. And that would reduce looks like a factor of 4. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 4 goes into 92 23 times. Yep. And then what's the next term going to be? Well, you can do minus 7 onto that, which would be minus 99 twelfths. And that does reduce by a factor of 3 to be minus 33 quarters. So things are working out nicely. All right? Thank you.